Hi there guys, check out this intro jam and see if you can work out what's going on, and I'll tell you at the end. So you were listening to the Sonicake Sonic IR loading a free greenback impulse response by a company called Redwires, but you were also listening to the Atomic Amplifier box loading the exact same one. So what I did is I came off my DVMart GH250 off the preamp out, and I split the signal into two and recorded through both devices simultaneously onto separate channels in Cubase. So I played the thing as per normal, and then I selected one phrase from each device throughout the whole thing. So basically, the first phrase you heard was the Sonic IR, and the second was the Atomic, and so on and so forth throughout the whole bit of playing. The point being is that this device is exactly as good as the impulse response that you load into it, and that's pretty much everything you would need to know when you're looking at this. It's 35 quid, that's about 300. Obviously this is a modeling device as well, but the thing that I want to try and show you was that this isn't going to add anything unnatural or anything unwanted to any of the impulse responses that you're going to try and load. It'll sound exactly like any other device, and it does so at around about 35 quid. There are 11 spaces for impulse responses around the dial. All of them can be user assigned, which is pretty good. It's a simple drag and drop situation. You plug it in and it'll be recognized as a USB. You do have to put power into it. It's not bus powered, unfortunately. Love the fact that it goes to 11, not 10, by the way. You simply name the file 01 space and then the name of whatever the cabinet or impulse response you're loading is, and it'll appear in the location that you desire. It's a great pedal, I really dig it. It's a very solid feeling pedal, the rotary switch is good, the volume knob is probably the only thing on there that might feel a little bit flimsier, but to be honest I think it's going to be a bit of a set it and forget it situation anyway. I used it on full the whole time. So I'm going to play you the impulse responses that are loaded in it as factory standard, and I'm going to use my Ditto X2 looper and loop up a little piece of rhythm for this, which is exceptionally boring, but it does offer a good control group. I'm going to do it with dirty rhythm because the difference in the cabinets is much more pronounced when you have some gain on the guitar. So I hear you asking why only 9, not 11. That's because the last two spaces in its standard configuration were assigned for bass cabinets. 10 I didn't really care for, it was a little bit scratchy, a little bit toppy, but number 11 was a nice Ampeg 8x10 model, and I ran my upright through it in the intro jam. So I'm going to play you a little bit of that in isolation right now. Bit of an unusual choice running an upright into an Ampeg 8x10. That's probably not what you would do in real life, but it seemed to work for the video. In the interest of full disclosure, I should tell you that Sonicake have sent this product over to me, although I actually requested that they send it. They got in touch for me to demonstrate their octave pedal that they've just come out with, which will be on the channel at some point. But I requested that they send this one over because I figured that if it was good, it would actually be useful to me. And it is, so it will be. So thanks for sending that, guys. It's going to replace the Atomic as the IR loader on this channel from here on out so that I can leave that in the gig bag I use that for basically every single gig, and so I'm trying to get duplicate rigs, one for live and one for home usage. So that's what this is going to be for. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something from that. Maybe I'll see you in the next video. Later.